Not only am I down, I've been feeling broken. I will never ask for help, my emotions never open. I bury them inside, I'm just always floating. I'm up on cloud 9, I'm hoping you can know.
All right, well, we are back live from Cloud 9 Studios. First time in 3 weeks, man.
Back live.
Back live.
Back live. What does that mean?
You know how it means exactly what I said.
Yeah, Dustin got herpes, so we had to put the podcast on hold for a bit.
Herpes, syphilis, mono,
These
gonorrhea.
dudes drink my water all the time, so we gotta be safe out here.
Yeah. So, what's good, guys? How's your 2 weeks been on hold?
I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever.
I know, this is so weird.
So much stuff has
I
happened.
know, Jesus.
I haven't seen anybody in forever.
PS5 dropped, and sorry, that's more important than all y'all.
Thanks. I don't have it.
We still play Warzone together.
Bro, it took you forever to get your PS4.
I was late on the PS4 game too. I had my PS3 for like two and a half years into the cycle. Cause I got my PS3 super late, and then the PS4 dropped, and I was like, I don't know, like I kind of want to rock this PS3 a little bit.
PS3's GOAT though.
Yeah, I had the slimmer version, the one with like the slide top.
Yeah.
That thing was clean.
I hated that one.
You hated it?
I had the original, like the fat ass one, and that one broke. So then I got a 360, and I was 360 for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got the slim, like second generation PS3.
Yeah.
Those ones were tight.
Yeah, that one, I didn't hear any issues with that. People would always bring in like broken slide tops. So I don't know what they was doing with those. Like when I worked at Entertainment Mart, they'd be like, "Can I sell this?" I was like, "No, I'm not gonna fix your PS3. Like, sorry, go somewhere else, dude."
Did you guys repair systems?
No, we didn't. That's the thing. Like they would just try to come and sell it. Like, hey, it works fine, except the slide doesn't work. Like, so I can't use it. Like, that's
Works
the thing.
fine, except you can't play it.
Yeah, you gotta use digital only games. Like, nah.
What is this, PS5 10 years from now?
Yeah.
Just imagine if somebody said that, like.
Like, what are you talking about, bro? You're crazy. And nowadays, we're like, that guy was right.
Yeah, he actually had some good ideas.
How was yours?
Oh, living life. I got some music done. My album's 99.9% finished. Just waiting for Known to finish his feature.
Nice.
So,
Wasn't it like 99% done 3 weeks ago? What were you talking
So
about?
this feature is not that important, is what you're telling me. It's only 0.01 of the album, or 0. Whatever.
I mean, I even got a bonus track finished. Like a track, so the 13 tracks are gonna drop, and then it's gonna be a bonus track that's like not a part of the original album.
Okay.
So like, I'm just waiting for this feature.
You gotta just, while you're waiting for this feature, you gotta put together
A
like
deluxe album.
well, a deluxe, but like then you gotta drop the complimentary EP that goes with it.
Oh, I'm already
It's
working
like-
on
it's
the EP,
like-
but that's like a shit talking EP.
Okay, well you gotta have Cloud9 1.5. Like Lion King 1.5, bro.
That comes like 6 years later, you know what I'm saying? Like you go through like Cloud 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go back to 1.5.
Okay. Dude, you just do Cloud9 -1. And then Cloud9 0.
You're like actually off of Cloud 9.
Talking about Cloud 10.
No. What do I
You
look
could
like?
claim that.
Oceans?
Nobody says, yo, I'm on Cloud 10. That could be you, dude. You'd be like the Cloud 10 guy.
But I'm already on Cloud 9.
But then you elevate to the next cloud.
And then
Everybody's
I
on
go to-
Cloud 9. Don't you be above them?
Then I go to Cloud 11 after that, and then Cloud 13 because fuck 12. And that'll be the name of the EP. Cloud 13 because fuck 12.
I mean, it could work, dude.
First song, All Cops Are Bastards. Bro, freaking, so my clan tag on Modern Warfare was always ACAB for like months. And then I tried to put it on Cold War, and they said, this is profanity, it's banned. I was like, you piece of shit.
Dude, that's funny. When we got Animal Crossing for the Switch, Marika tried to use her name, and it was banned for profanity.
Marika?
Marika. Like, what?
They're like, that's a little too close to America.
Yeah,
We're
nah.
we ain't gonna let that slide. Trump supporter yelling.
It was just some dude behind the computer, like, watching him come through. Like, alright, accept. Nah, fuck this guy. Decline.
He like spilled his drink. Oh, hit decline.
Who gonna fire me? Yeah, in other news, I hate football. Football is the devil. Shout out Bobby Boucher's mom.
Bro, is this like the first time Penn State started 0-4 like ever?
Dude, well normally we get tune-up games, so he probably.
You guys had tune-up games. You guys lost your tune-up games.
Dude, well nah, dude, like, I'm saying, like, normally we get to beat the crap out of some
like
kids.
Rice.
Yeah, but nah, dude, this whole season is weak. I don't want to get too much into it.
I didn't know you guys went 0-4.
Well, we lost to Nebraska.
Nebraska and Maryland.
Bro, Maryland's kind of cold with Tua's little brother. That kind of changed the game. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, I don't want to get too much into it, but y'all know I defended James Franklin through thick and thin. I defended this man when he went 4th and 5 against Chase Young a couple of years ago and ran it. Did a fucking halfback
With
draw.
Trace
I would have
McSorley?
Trace McSorley.
I swear that'd be the only Penn State games I would like watch is when he would fuck it up and run it on like a long ass down.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
It's like, in theory, that could work, but they got Chase Young out here, and Ohio State's defense was cold. I defended that man through that because I was like, oh, it could have been a good call. Because honestly, if he did break through that line, he was going not just for the first down, he was getting
Touchdown,
6.
yeah.
But it's hard to break through that line. But I defended that man through that. But this season, I don't know what is going on with his mindset because literally all 4 games, this man has like no intensity. He stands on the sideline, arms crossed, shaking his head the whole time. I'm not even playing. Like last year, he would have intensity. He'd be like high-fiving
Maybe he
guys.
gave up on the team before the season started.
It really looks that way because
Why? Like,
I don't know, dude.
Are they all young or?
Dude, well, all right, so our defense kind of fell apart because Michael Parsons, greatest linebacker in college right now, opted out to go to the draft. Then our star running back just retired from football because he had a heart condition. So like literally like the heart condition he has, I forget what it's called, but he has like thickened veins in his heart. And people who have that, if they
Extra energy?
yeah, they exert too much energy and everything, like they'll just die. Like there's been cases of people
They
like
go over
basketball
that.
players
Yeah,
who just die. Like,
They go over that on
that man can't beat cheeks.
One Tree Hill.
he can't do. He just get to sit back. The girl gotta ride him.
One Tree Hill, they do stuff like they talk about that. One of the main characters has that heart condition and he has to like take pills. And like they let him play through like high school, but he has to take pills and only can play like 20 minutes a game or like 15 minutes a
Yeah,
game.
it's crazy because he literally can't play. Like so he retired, lost his dream. Like he was projected to go 2nd round, like before this season. I really thought he was gonna go off. Then his backup, I was like, okay, Noah Kane's gonna go off. This man tore his ACL week 1, like 5 plays into the season. And I don't know, it's just been all downhill, but our quarterback, I don't think he's the guy. This man looks like Darnold out here, dude. Like he's seeing ghosts, man. He's like scrambling in the pocket, getting sacked and stuff. Cause then we put in our backup, dude. Our backup like scored like 3 TDs, but like we were down so far at half that like we couldn't recover.
That was against Maryland. Oh, Nebraska.
Yeah, they let Clifford stay in for 3.5 games, and then they put Will Levis in. And Will Levis is pretty cold. I think
They just need to start him.
I know, like, I don't know, teams like to stick with their guy and their
Yeah.
seniority, but like, if your guy's not producing, he shouldn't be in. You know what I mean? And at the very least, bench him. You know, he's on a redshirt year. Like, everybody got a redshirt this year. And if he wants to come back, he can fight for his job next year. But I
Are
don't
you hinting at Drew Lock?
Bro. All right. Then we get into NFL, dude. I don't know, man. I'll be defending Drew Lock out here, but I'm thinking it's Schumer not game planning around this dude. Because Drew Lock has like the worst completion percentage in the league, which is, I didn't learn that until this year.
But a lot of it, they're dropping passes.
Yeah, it's true. Because we're missing, our 2 top receivers are rookies.
And Judy didn't drop passes in college, but he's dropping passes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Our whole team's falling apart.
Honestly, the NFL's a bit wild. I mean, both leagues are a bit wild. Like in college, you got like Notre Dame is 8-0, and then like these teams only play like 3 games, 4 games. Even the Big Ten alone,
Dude,
Wisconsin just won their 2nd game.
Yeah, dude,
They're
Wisconsin,
2-0.
they are not going to, they need Northwestern to drop like multiple games.
Yeah.
And because I think Northwestern was going to go to the championship, even if Wisconsin wins out.
Because
they have all
Wisconsin,
games.
yeah, because Wisconsin dropped that game. They
What?
dropped the 2 games.
Yeah, for COVID,
And
which
then-
is crazy.
Ohio State is now 3-0, which makes sense because of the bye. And then there's teams that are 4-0, like Indiana's 4-0. Like what?
Yeah, well, you guys can take out Indiana this week.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean,
Indiana looks nice.
Indiana was good. Penix Jr., that man's cold.
And Ohio State's, they look good for a little bit, and then they just look like they're confused sometimes too. And it's like, what the, just like the fucking Titans pissing me off.
This football ain't it this year.
And then yeah, the NFL is crazy. Like the Steelers are 9-0. Like who would have thought the Steelers were going to be the best team in the NFL?
I didn't think they'd be the best, but I knew they were gonna be pretty good.
Decent.
Dude, they're like heating up though.
Yeah.
Like if they keep heating up, it's gonna be a problem come playoffs.
And then the
'Cause,
Ravens
like,
are like
week
not
2,
even that
Like the
good.
Broncos almost beat them with Driscoll, and look at how good the Broncos are. So
And
then-
like it's not like they were beating great teams, but now they're beating good teams and like picking up that energy, that momentum. Like plays a big part.
And yeah, and the Titans losing to them really fucked them over because like they missed that field goal and then they just lost all their energy. Like win against the Bengals, played like the worst game they played all season. Like,
And the
so
Colts are
shit.
leading our division now, huh?
And the Colts are leading the division because they don't want to get special teams down. How do you fuck up 2 punts in a row? One, you punt it literally like what 10 yards out of bounds at the 27 in your field.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw
what
that
are
one.
you
That was
doing?
No.
And then you get one blocked for a touchdown. What are you doing? And then Goskowski is missing field goals left and right. Like, cut that man.
Yeah.
Cut that man.
I know you guys are damaged on special teams way worse than us, but then Broncos are making the same mistakes. This man Fangio, we were on 4th and like 7 from like a 59-yard field goal, and McManus can make those like easy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that dude could make like a 70-yarder in Denver. But they called a timeout to think about it, like, hey, do we want to send McManus out there? Then decided not to, instead of taking the delay of game to help our punter out. And then they got like a 40-yard return and got right to where the ball was. It's like, just you should have let the man kick it, or maybe not waste the timeout. It's just like,
Well, now our season depends on
James
the
Winston.
W guy.
yeah.
Hopefully his eye surgery helped out, but we'll see.
Bro,
Did
he
he
shoved
look
his
good
hand
last
like
game?
deep in his mouth too.
What?
Didn't he look good when he came in?
He first he went 6 for 6, 63 yards. Then we got to the red zone. This man took 2 stupid sacks because he was trying to do too much. Then he overthrew 3 receivers in the end zone. We had to kick a field goal.
Yeah, it's NFL, college, crazy. Like this man Trask out here, I didn't think he was that good. He's cold. I gotta give him that props that I didn't give him.
He got 6 touchdowns in 3 different games this year.
Yeah, isn't he like the first Florida quarterback to do that?
First SEC quarterback.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tight.
Hopefully he keeps it up.
And that kind of kills Fields' chance to win the Heisman, because I think Lawrence is out. He ain't gonna get it because he
Nah,
missed
it's
the 2 games.
Kyle Trask is the front runner right now, so hopefully he keeps it up.
But if Fields balls out for these next
Yeah,
games,
he needs a big game in the Big Ten championship. So you
Well,
guys
he
need
needs
to
a
beat Indiana.
we need to smoke Indiana. He needs a big game in every single game. He needs to score like 4 touchdowns in every single game.
Yeah, that's true.
Until we finish, and we can't. If we don't lose, that will literally solidify his like why he should be the Heisman. If we
Yeah.
go undefeated,
I could see it being Ohio State, Florida in the championship, honestly.
Dude, here's the thing. Looking at how Lawrence's backup came in, I don't see how you can say Lawrence is like the greatest
Exactly.
quarterback in
it's
college
the
football.
system.
He's got great linemen. He's got
Great
all
linemen.
5-star receivers, great tight ends. You got
Or
fucking
his
ETL
linebacker,
right
yeah,
behind
his
him.
running back is
Like-
a top
Yeah,
prospect. Like,
and that backup came in and he looked nice, like real nice. He almost beat Notre Dame.
but you got to think about that backup. He's the number 1 quarterback out of his class. Like he was the number 1.
I mean, I'm not denying his talent
Do
either.
you think if Lawrence was in, they would have beat Notre Dame?
I think it would have been. I don't
It's
know.
hard.
He has a different game. They had a different game plan for him because he is a little bit more mobile. He didn't run it a whole lot in that game, but like you gotta kind of respect his wheels when he's back there. You kind of gotta spy him.
Lawrence, yeah.
Or no,
the
his
other
backup. Yeah, I forget his name.
But isn't Lawrence kind of mobile too? Not really.
I think he can,
But
but
he's
he prefers the pocket pass.
That makes sense.
He's like I don't even know who to compare him to.
Like
Like
Tom.
a big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like Big Ben even runs it more than him. Big Ben loves to stand in the pocket. That man will break 6 sacks and
That's what I'm
just
saying.
run. He'll be like, whoop, whoop. All right, nobody's open. Like, throw it away.
Yeah. And then, did you know he's third all time in being sacked though?
Really?
Yeah.
Ben?
So it's like as much credit as he gets for breaking sacks, he gets sacked a lot.
So and playing behind that line, he's probably the reason he's getting sacked a lot of times
Yeah.
because he's just sitting there like.
Because like number 1 is Brett Favre, 2 is John Elway, and then number 3 is Ben. I was like, what the hell?
That's crazy.
It's like he hasn't.
And he always has like star receivers. Like he never doesn't
He does
have
have
like
pretty good
good
receivers.
Yeah.
receivers.
And like you could say like, well maybe he makes them, but they usually all play pretty well if they go somewhere
Yeah.
else. Like Antonio Holmes, he had made Mark Sanchez look good.
I mean, that man Emmanuel went off.
Manuel went off.
Manning a couple of years.
What's his name? Is it Torrey Smith? The one who went to the Ravens when he was like burning fools.
Did he start with the Steelers?
Yeah.
I always just figured he was a Raven for life.
No, he was on the Steelers.
Really? That dude was a
No,
Joe Flacco.
Mike Wallace. That's what.
Mike Wallace. Okay.
Mike Wallace.
I was like, man, this dude Joe Flacco made his career throwing to that man.
Yeah, he did. And then when Mike Wallace went to the Ravens, he was. Joe Flacco had like the fastest receivers in the game, and humbled.
He could have done with Tyreek. You just throw it to Tyreek every play.
Honestly.
Bro, that DeAndre Hopkins catch though?
Oh my goodness. I saw this meme. It was like that man embarrassed 4 people on that play because he caught over 3, and then O'Brien was pissed somewhere.
Yeah. Then, my brother showed me one. It was like that meme of oh my god, what's Morty's dad's name? Spacing out.
Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry's like it's like that hit when he's like
Oh.
and it was like him and Texans fans, and then he like turned and it was DeAndre Hopkins catching that catch. Honestly, and it was like when you get the best receiver in the league for nothing, and it was like the Cardinals head coach, and he was like,
What is up with this league? Like, the Dolphins are nice. Like,
But are the
Cardinals
Jets gonna
are
win
nice.
win a single game this year?
I think the whole reason they're keeping what's his face Adam Gase is literally to tank, and then when he tanks, they're gonna fire his ass.
yeah.
Because that's why they don't want to take him out. They're like, well, if we put another coach in, he might do decent. So nah. We want
Honestly, I
more.
feel like Trevor Lawrence isn't going to do much better. That team is trash.
Yeah, and
They
Sam
need to
Darnold.
get rebuilt.
Sam Darnold's not a terrible quarterback. He just doesn't have anything. He has what, Crowder? Like that's his only receiver.
Crowder's the best player on that whole team right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
They traded everyone else. Jamal Adams is gone.
Le'Veon Bell.
I feel like they tried to do that Miami system, but they're trying to do it in one season.
Yeah.
Like Miami, like,
Took years.
it took like 3 years just getting rid of players.
You could see they were slowly building up though. Miami, like they get a little better each year, and then finally they're actually pretty decent.
Yeah. I mean, I think what it took was getting the Patriots to like fumble the bag for that division.
See, I do think that is a part of it, but also I feel like the Patriots were about, like, even if Tom and them were still there, I feel like the Bills and stuff, they were getting good. So,
Yeah, that's true.
like, even last year, they were giving them games, so. I
But
feel
yeah,
like-
now they're not fighting for a wild card though.
Yeah.
But they have a chance.
They might both make the playoffs, that'd be crazy.
That'd be tight.
The
Honestly.
Bills and the
And the
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
At this point, I just want to see a wild finish. I wouldn't mind the Bills getting their first Super Bowl this year.
No, the Titans.
Did you see
They
the,
don't
did
just talk shit.
you see the Ravens
So-
fell all the way down to the 7th playoff seed?
Really?
And the
The
Titans are
mighty
even in
fall.
it. Or are they sixth?
I think they're 6th.
Did you see what Lamar said in an interview recently? He said other teams are calling out their plays before they like snap the ball. Like,
They want
That's
the taste off.
no, like I can watch the tape on, or I can't, but like other teams watch the tape every week, but they're not calling out plays.
Sure, I think so.
Like they're literally like, no, I don't think they're spying on him. It's just that man Harbaugh is like so predictable. It's like, oh, it's second and second, or second and 2. They're gonna run a sweep or whatever, you know, and they call it out.
I feel like he isn't playing Lamar's game anymore. He's making him throw too much, which he can throw, but he usually sets it up by a run. So it's like,
Yeah,
I feel like he's having him stay in the pocket.
I think you gotta get him just out. They gotta do more boots.
Yeah, you
And
gotta
then
get
if you want him to throw it, he'll find a guy. But if not, he's gonna take off and get
Yeah.
5 at the least.
Yeah,
You gotta play him how he, like, what
how he played last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the plays they're calling, I'm like, what the hell? I feel like they told him not to run as much because he's like, whoa. No, what the fuck?
Awesome, I'll just keep running. What are you gonna do?
I know.
Fire me.
I
I'll
scored.
go somewhere else.
I know. I'm scoring
You guys
touchdowns,
will just watch
40-yard
YouTube.
touchdown runs every play. What are you gonna do? Cut
Yeah,
me?
yeah. What if they did?
Can you guys go sit over there?
My boy Trace McSorley can step up.
Lamar goes to the Broncos.
Bro, I would not be opposed to it. I really thought Locke was the answer, but I don't know if it's coaching or what, but he looked horrible last week. And we're not getting better. I would love it if if he threw like one pick and had one TD and we still lost, but
Hey,
he
love
ran
you,
our
Josh.
offense, that would be really awesome. But this man was out here seeing ghosts and throwing it to God knows who.
3 interceptions.
Love game.
Didn't he get 4?
Maybe it was 3, but
Set
I
it,
stopped.
set it on the
Yeah, he
floor.
threw a late one. Let's see.
If you're 2 to that one guy.
Let's look at his stats.
Bro, did you see Brady's thrown like 8 interceptions this year? And the Saints had 5 of them.
Damn. Yeah, he threw 4 picks. 1 TD, 4 picks, 48% completion.
That's trash.
It Drew Lock.
Oh,
And it was so
Against the Raiders?
sad. What?
against the Raiders.
Yeah. And it sucks because one, the Raiders' defense wasn't supposed to be that good. Like their offense had been winning them games. And 2, my man Deshaun Hamilton, second-year Penn State receiver, got a TD, and I wasn't even happy because we were getting blasted. I was like, normally if that dude scores, I'm super hyped. But I was just like, oh.
Wow. It's like when people in that NBA celebrate after a dunk when they're down like 30. Bro, get on
Yeah.
the court right now.
I will say that I was glad because their offense, when they scored that touchdown, they didn't even get hyped. It was just like, good job. Like there was no intensity. It was just like, man, you guys are down like 20. Like, you better not get hyped.
Like when a guy gets a sack, and it's like, what's the score? 38-3?
Yeah.
Like any Jets player gets happy ever? No, dude.
Yeah.
Stop.
You can't get hyped until you win a game. You know what sucks? There's rookies on that team who have never won an NFL game.
Yeah, for real.
Tragic. I be thinking in the music scene, everybody's like, oh, I'm the best in Colorado. I'm the best in Colorado. Like, cool, you're the best in Colorado. That's like saying you're the best player on the Jets. Come on, dude.
Sorry, but don't you say that? Were you the best man? And why?
I'm the best.
He's the best rapper that lives with Wyatt.
I don't know, man. Wait, can spit.
Yeah, you should hear him all day long, just barking outside.
He's like, let's get on track, bro.
Bro, let him do some ad-libs, dude. There'd be that exhibit shit.
How pissed would you be if
DMX.
you put that on there and then that was your highest played song on the album? Was that him just barking?
60 million views. The rest of my music has 1,000.
Getting paid for that one track.
And then everybody's commenting, put the dog back on.
Hey, bro, why is the dog not on this track? What the fuck is wrong?
Would you just become Waylon's manager? I would. I'd be like, whatever.
Okay.
Bro, I'm going on tour with this man.
Wyatt just comes home, you and the dog are gone. Where's my dog? He sees him on Good Morning America.
Yeah, I knew the first time I met him that we were gonna be famous.
Then after,
We're actually talking to the dog.
yeah, who are you? Are you the dog's handler? Young Pyramid. Who the no. We want Young Bark.
I'm his co-star. He's a one-man show, alright?
Somebody just steals it.
Yeah, they're like, hey,
You just come.
can you guys get this white dude out of here?
You just come back. Wyatt's like, where's Waylon? He's gone, bro.
Bro, you went to LA, bro.
He's
got
just,
lost in Hollywood.
nah, yeah, he's just like, you see him and it's like doing cocaine on the side of the road.
Where's my yogurt parfait, damn it?
Goodness gracious.
You think Wyatt would go save him or Wyatt would split?
He'd be like, where's my check? You listen to me from rent free. I fed you, dog.
You wanna go save him like Peter did Brian?
All right, so talking about music, y'all listen to that Kid Laroi Deluxe album?
I did.
I had like so many things on my thing. I listened to whatever y'all tell me to listen to, but I don't know who that dude is.
That whole thing is so good.
Was he the one who was doing the sad boy rap?
Kind of.
Oh, okay, the Kid Laroi. Yeah.
It's like
This one, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I like the beginning of it. Then I really like. I don't know why. I really like Pikachu.
Me too.
And was it this one?
I think I actually like the second half of the album.
Yeah, I really like this one too. But I don't know. I feel like after it was like a 15 song, or why does it say 22 songs?
Because of the skits.
Oh, okay. I just felt like I was listening to it. Like it's one of those albums I couldn't listen through all the way because it just got, I don't know, not repetitive, but just I don't know. Maybe I wasn't in the right mindset for it.
Maybe. I love
I
it.
don't know. I really preferred the beginning portion over the later portion.
You like the 6 songs that start before the skit?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So that's the deluxe. Like he dropped the whole album like probably 6 months ago.
So I like the deluxe and
You
so,
like the 6 new
so he didn't
songs
put the
that-
deluxe songs at the end like normal.
No, he put them all out first.
Okay. So maybe I just need to go back through and listen to the later half.
So on the later half, I actually like the first part of the deluxe better too. I like the new songs more. But maybe it's just because I already listened to all the old songs multiple times. But like Pikachu is definitely one of my favorites. So Done, obviously the song with MGK,
Oh yeah, that's not really.
Fuck You Goodbye, and then Without You. Without You, I actually kind of want to do a cover too.
So I saw you on Facebook talking about doing a cover.
Yeah, I mean people are like, don't do a cover
Why?
because they say I suck.
Where you gotta do a rap cover of Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl.
I kissed the boy and I like it.
I mean, I was just gonna say you don't have to change the word. You man.
You can't say the same exact word because the whole part of that is her kissing somebody she shouldn't have kissed.
Yeah, well maybe you shouldn't have kissed that girl.
I kissed the girl and got syphilis.
Is syphilis transmitted like?
I don't think so.
It's like saying I kissed a girl and got chlamydia. It's like
What?
Maybe say I kissed a girl and got AIDS.
I kissed a girl and got mono.
I shook a guy's hand and got AIDS.
He just had a slit on his hand. You also had a slit on your hand. Just happened. It's like,
So this song, I shook a guy's hand and got AIDS. What's that about? Oh yeah, it was like the transition from summer to winter. So like it was the weather change really made my hands cracky. So I had all these cracks in my hand, and I guess he cut himself and he was bleeding when I shook his hand. So his blood just touched my blood, and I got AIDS.
That's a word. I'm not shaking anybody's hand no more. I'm scared now.
But hey man, thanks for coming to this job. Hold on, put a glove on.
Yeah, COVID, bro. Dude, that was like 4 years ago. Never
You
been too
never
soon.
know.
COVID 24, dude.
But damn, I forgot what I was about to say now.
Was it about kissing a guy?
I don't think so. Man, what the hell were we just talking about?
Kissing or getting syphilis.
Kid Lowry?
Kid Laroi.
Kid Lowry.
Kid Lowry.
Kid Lowry, bro. Who's that?
No, we were just, it was like,
Okay.
fuck, it had something to do with like legit what we were just talking about.
About the shaking hand and getting AIDS. Because that was what we were talking
I
about.
know,
We
but
talked about that for like 2 minutes.
I can't remember what I was saying.
So the crazy thing about the Kid Laroi, and I seen this thing on TikTok, and it's like the dude's like, hey man, are you okay? And he's like, yeah bro, I'm good. 2 hours later when I'm alone, and he's just crying to the Without You song, and all the comments are like, yeah, this 17-year-old is for real putting a grown-ass man in our feelings. Because this kid is like 17.
I didn't know he was that young. It's crazy. There's talented ass kids out there.
For real. And that kid's from Australia, so
Really?
like it's even wilder. Cool thing about him was he's like Juice WRLD's little prodigy. Before Juice WRLD died, like Juice
Really?
WRLD was like helping him out. How like X and Ski Mask took Juice under their
Mm-hmm.
wings. Like he took the Kid Laroi under his wing and was like teaching him the ways, and like
helping him get big, and then
You can definitely tell sometimes he sounds like Juice.
yeah, and like he even does like a song with Juice WRLD. He's on one of Juice WRLD's the song with Polo G on Juice WRLD's Legends Never Die album, and then on Go, Kid Leroy's Go, Juice WRLD's on that.
See, I didn't look into the features too much on Juice's album, because that man just took that shit over.
Yeah,
Like, his features are definitely features. Like, sometimes you'll have an artist, and they'll, like, the feature will outshine the original, and it's like,
yeah, and
why
it's
did
like,
you get them on your
sometimes-
I'm
See,
sorry, that
the
should be a
reason-
single.
Like I like that song, but I also don't like because it's like Juice is kind of the feature in that song.
because like
He
the
just
other
does
two
the
have,
chorus.
the other two have like the main. Yeah, but the Kid Leroy kills it in there.
He does. I like the song he has on that Internet Money album.
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, he's awesome.
That album really did, honestly.
Yeah,
I hate that Lemonade song blew up so hot on TikTok. That song's tight.
it really
It's
is.
like getting
Now
so
it's
overplayed.
overplayed.
Especially that slow motion.
That whole album was like, yeah, man. I feel like that came out so long ago.
And it was
That's
only
only
like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
What?
Dude, that came out,
He's talking about Legends Never Die, right?
no, before the
the
storm.
internet money.
Oh yeah, that was like August, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't listen to it until the deluxe came out, so I didn't listen to it.
Wait,
until
tell me deluxe?
Yeah,
or the complete edition. This came out October 23rd.
Bro, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
How many more songs is on?
I don't know what the original was.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's like it's 35 fucking songs.
Damn. I think the first one was only like 23.
Yeah, I didn't even listen to the first one.
There's a J-Lo instrumental. Familiar. Right now, there's a lot of instrumentals on this. Huh? That's crazy. I did not know.
I don't know that either.
Giddy Up is a really good song, but I was talking to Christian about it. A lot of these rappers nowadays, so like Ian Dior is a good example. They just say the same shit over.
Yeah, like at first, like, bro, this song's tight.
Yeah, so
and then
like,
you start listening, and there's like the same thing repeated, like the same 4 bars, just repeated.
just yeah. So like that Tonight song, or yeah, Tonight by Jaden. That song is really good the first few times you listen to it, and then you hear it, and like Ian Dior's whole verse is almost exactly like Jaden's, and it's like, why?
Here's my homework. Change it a little bit.
Yeah. Make sure you change it a little bit so they don't think we're cheating.
But honestly, even this Internet Money thing, like this Lil Tecca song, I felt like Lil Tecca came in way harder than Internet Money. Like,
Well, Internet Money is the producer.
oh,
Yeah, he's like
I'm guilty.
So, and none of these songs has Internet Money on the actual song besides the, how's it go?
he has a couple. You're talking
Yeah,
about
he definitely raps on a couple.
Oh,
He doesn't rap,
no.
but
Oh, they're talking
what's
about
his,
ad lib.
what's his little tag?
Oh yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about, his tags.
Yeah.
He has Internet Money. Trippie Redd does one, the Internet Money, bitch.
That
And then he also has,
That one's on a lot.
his name's Nick.
I feel like-
so like a lot of the ones that say, like,
Oh yeah. Nick, did you make this? Or Nick, you made this? Something like that.
Yeah, so maybe this whole time I was just listening to dudes I didn't know and thinking
And
it was
thinking-
Internet Money.
No, it's all. So you know how DJ
it's like,
Khaled.
It's like-
Metro Boomin.
Yeah, Metro Boomin, or like how DJ Khaled takes artists. Yeah, so he just got a bunch of artists and put them together. So like Lil Tecca and A Boogie, somebody. I think A Boogie bodies that, but I think A Boogie bodies everything.
I actually like that song. It's a good song.
Well, I think this is a good stopping point to go to a message from our sponsor.
All right, well, so we're lit.
All right, hey guys, we are just announcing that for the last couple months we have been a part of the Escaping Network started by Daniel Rojas.
Their original podcast is the Escaping Podcast. Check it out on all streaming platforms.
And they also have Yo Where to Caption That, ran by Kells and Roscoe. Check that out as well.
Yeah, and if they're not shouting us out, come at them. All right.
Eat the ass. And we're back. We are doing a solo dolo today because COVID is spiking again. So we decided we're probably going to just do the next few episodes solo dolo, just the 3 of us. So if we get COVID, you're all dying because we transmit it through the mic.
Damn.
Bro, John Cena's always been here. Who's gonna leave him out?
Yeah, but they can't see him still.
Dusty, when you're gonna get your swag level up enough to see him?
Just make sure you don't yawn.
I don't want to see him trying to do that. Like one week I'll just have my swag level up and he'll be like on the table like.
But wouldn't you rather see it so you can stop him than just have to like, oh, dick and mouth?
That
I would hope that like every time I yawn, like I cover up, or like I'm gonna start biting after
But see,
yawn.
you're
So
gonna go
John,
for
if
the
you're,
cover
if you're
up.
listening,
You're gonna go for the cover up and you just grab his dick.
like do I not feel his dick? Like
I don't know if he's got you yet.
alright, I hope he has it. Cause I'm gonna John, if you're listening, bitch, I'm gonna start after every yawn, I'm gonna be like yawn, bite. So better be quick.
So he has a potion that lets us see him when he's wrestling and in movies. He lets everybody see him. But right now he's not. He forgot it at home because he's supposed to be on the podcast, but he keeps forgetting it at home. What the hell's your problem?
Yeah, John, we're trying to roast you about your whiskey.
I've been called, but I was trying to know.
About your
Whiskey
whiskey or
River.
something?
Yeah.
Bro, I thought you said that was fire.
It was fire.
The fact that he has Wiz Khalifa on the track and I don't, disappointing.
Get
Would
John
you-
Cena on the track.
Yeah, dude, for real. Dude, how come you haven't paid Lil B $5 to get him on the track? He does $5 features, dude.
Bruh.
I
Get Lil B
dude,
on
I'm
the
serious. I literally heard this song on SoundCloud. It was featuring this dude, and he sent in his verse, and it was literally like a minute long of him roasting the first guy. He was like, "Yo, this guy got me on the track because his verse was trash. I gotta come save this shit." Just talking shit to this guy. He posted it. I gotta find that shit.
I need to get Lil B on the track.
He follows me on Twitter.
Bro, he's
Like
big
still?
time,
Bro, he was huge back in high school.
bro. When the SoundCloud rappers were, like, he was one of the first.
He was like a pioneer for sure.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna go to Starbucks to buy a coffee. If there ain't no girls there, he won't buy no fucking coffee.
We're talking about bars.
He had fucking 100 songs and it was like a 30-minute fucking.
He has a song called 101 Fuck 'em, and it had 101 songs on it, and it was like 30 minutes long. It was like a minute song each time.
If that.
My goodness.
Some of them were like 35 seconds.
He doesn't even spit verses on them. He just does ad-libs. Alright, next one.
Oh, I don't remember that. That's what he did on Good AM on,
Yeah,
what song was that?
Let's find out.
I can't remember, but it was one of the last ones, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he just like talks. We gotta keep living, keep being positive.
Dude, it was early. It's time flies.
Yeah, time flies.
Time flies.
Man, that was a good ass album.
It was.
Seeing that shit live was so great,
I'm
honestly.
sad that I didn't.
Bro, there's like so many good albums we didn't get to see him perform live. Like I'm glad we got to see watching movies, but
We stopped going to concerts for a
for
fact.
a while, yeah. Like until the Chance concert, there was like 5 years in between them. 4 or 5 years.
I'm pretty mad about this COVID thing, man. I missed out on seeing Denzel, Red Rocks.
I was trying to go to that
That shit
concert.
was gonna fuck.
Everybody had concerts that they were going to that got canceled because of COVID.
And like, dude, I was pissed because I was on Twitter. I was trying to ask people like, "Yo, is this concert still happening?" Because I still had it on my like Red Rocks app. Like it was like, "Yeah, you still have this concert," and I was like, "Okay." They didn't like email me saying reschedule or nothing, and like the date was still the same, but they pushed it to next year. I didn't see that it said 2021. I just thought it was this year, and I was like, is this concert still happening? Like, I want to roll up for Red Rocks. And, like, nobody got canceled, but yeah, I was a dumbass and didn't
Did they
realize.
all
it was-
roast you?
No, nobody replied. I was pissed. I was heated. I was going at Denzel like, "Yo, are you in Denver?"
I heard he's doing like a virtual show.
Yeah, but you gotta pay for those. It's ridiculous.
Some people are making you pay, some aren't. Like Chance did a whole.
Yeah, I mean
one.
Denzel. I think his was like a $10 one.
Hey, but he did a YouTube one. Kyle did his on Instagram Live. But a lot of people are doing.
I just watched MGK's on YouTube after someone posted it.
Is it good?
It's pretty good.
I gotta watch it then.
I think the weird thing about Denzel's too is he had multiple shows to pay, but like one was like set in like Dublin. So if you wanted to listen to it in America, like that shit was at like $8 Dublin time. I don't know what that is here, but
Probably early in the
yeah, it's
morning.
like what the fuck.
Cause I know when the UFC has a fight over there and they do it like 8 p.m. their time, it's like 3, 4 in the morning.
Joji did that too. Joji had one like at night in the US, so it was like 8 p.m. US time, and then he had one again the next morning at like 6 or 7 a.m. because he was doing it for the,
I know.
it was somewhere
You
else.
think he just copied and pasted it?
Maybe, who knows?
That's what I would do. No offense.
But if
I would tell
somebody,
people, yo, just copy and paste it.
Yeah, pretty much.
What
It's
is
just
it?
a re-recording of my last.
Yeah, it's not like he's interacting with fans. And now, what words of wisdom you guys got to say?
scoot over so we can do this again. You guys got any words for the camera?
What about words about how you're gonna beat up your dad?
Can you beat me up? Lincoln, you got any words?
That's a word. He lied. Raising some liars out
Man,
here.
thought you were Abe Lincoln, man, raising honest kids.
Oh, they're hanging around my nose too much. That's the problem. Not with me.
Damn Christian.
No, not while they're hanging out with me.
I know, right? Your dad, their grandpa, is a huge liar.
How?
Because you're not his real kid.
Oh. Bruh, I wore these pants twice, and they're already fucking ripped.
Get off your knees, dog.
It's not at my knee, it's at my thigh, because my wallet be too fat. Who the fuck
Bro,
is-
that
Who
reminds
puts
me.
their wallet in the front pocket?
I miss Childish Gambino's old verses, because that man literally said one time, he said, my wallet's so fat, it should wear a Hawaiian shirt. Bro, that dude's lyrics are so
Childish
crazy.
Gambino back in fucking 2008 to 2013 was legendary.
His, like,
Go.
ad-libs in his songs were wild.
I still think his best song is Campfire. No lie.
I get that one. I really like the one he did with Chance. It's let me see my phone.
Dude, he had you guys hear his like Kunai, like EP?
That just dropped.
No, this was a while ago. But it didn't come out on like streaming. Like I had to find it on SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm. My
Or Kawaii or whatever.
oh yeah.
Okay, so he dropped this later, but there's a hidden song on here that it doesn't show up here. It's like, fuck. But I forget, he went so hard on that song. I need to find that.
My
Like, 'cause
favorite-
he didn't release it complete.
My favorite project by him is Cold as Heather. That shit was so far.
Maybe this goes one.
Yeah, it's They Don't Like Me.
Yeah.
No, this is gonna eat me up.
Should we do some ASMR?
Oh yeah, it's right here. It's move that dope / next up chirp / let your hair blow. It's not on streaming. I literally only heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Dude, no, it's fire, honestly. Like his beginning track, since it's not on streaming, I'm gonna play it. Charles Gambino, if you come at us and sue us, you gotta give us an autograph.
Post this in the group chat, please.
I wish he'd get back to this.
But if he would, I would definitely hit him up for it.
I heard he's about to release another album. I don't know if it's gonna be like his last few.
So like that one, Frank Ocean dropped a new album like a year ago or so, and it's not on streaming platforms, and it was a VCS or VHS cassette tape. Like you had to buy the cassette tape. It's like an all white cassette tape that you can watch, and it's a video, and that's his whole album. And he sold a certain amount of copies, stopped selling them. Then it-
Frank Ocean be pissing me off.
I don't know why artists do that.
When TJ told me about that, I was like,
Like it's a cool idea,
what?
but then release it on streaming later. Like
He said you
why-
can find it on the internet, on one site.
on one side.
You gotta pay for it.
I don't know if it's real or not, but he said Pornhub.
I believe it.
Bro, you can find like old movies on Pornhub and shit.
That's what I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. I'm like,
There's, Denzel's in porn.
really?
Yeah, it's I found it because he talked about it in an interview, basically like when he was like just getting started, like they offered him not to like be in there, but basically like the plot of the porn is like they drive around and then they go pick up this girl, like obviously she's in on it, and they're like, hey yo, like this is Denzel Curry, like you wanna come hang out with him? And like he's not even that big yet, like this was like before he even dropped like Imperial, and she was like, oh Denzel, like yeah, like, and then they like he takes her back to like the studio, and then like he goes into the booth to rap, and then he like dips out the back door, and then this like Denzel imposter who looks nothing like Denzel comes in and like then fucks the girl. It's super weird. I wonder how much that man got paid for it. 'Cause it's super
So
weird.
I need to make a video like that, and instead of finding an imposter, I'll just fuck the girl.
If you get a girl down, why not?
I got some. Girls say yes to making hub videos all the time. It's not that hard. You want to make a hub video? They're like, yeah, sure.
Go holler at an OnlyFans girl.
Exactly.
Alright. I'll watch the intro. I don't think I want to watch the whole video.
The way I'm gonna set mine up is the intro is gonna be straight just sex the whole time, and then the last 6 minutes is like how we got into that situation.
Dude, it just starts with you fucking a girl, and then it goes into like a music video, just completely unrelated. It's like, hey yo, here's my Cloud9 music video.
That shit will be lit. People will be pissed. But I have to make it at least like 3 minutes of sex because then like I get paid for that stream.
People like just find it randomly, and like it goes into you rapping. Like, fuck is this?
And they're like, yo, it's actually a bop.
Yeah, no, what you gotta do is like halfway through, like you still just be fucking the girl, but then you just start rapping.
Just while I'm having sex, just looking at the
Start
camera.
freestyling.
They probably sue Pornhub for putting that on. They'd be like, bro, Addison Rae Pornhub video, and it's just your music video.
Pornhub's weird, man. Like this dude got his like he used to do gun reviews, and he got him taken off of YouTube for whatever reason. He moved to Pornhub. But it's literally like if you look up this dude, it's just him doing gun reviews. Like, not anything bad. It's like he's like, yeah, here's the new Glock 42. And then this is how you disassemble it. I took it to the range and it was very accurate. Like it's like weird as fuck. It's just like this could be on YouTube, but it's
Does Pornhub not like review their shit?
Probably not.
I feel like as long as people are watching it, they probably don't care. Like the only way they take it down is if like somebody comes at them, they're like, hey, you need to take this one down.
Yeah, because they do be putting like the revenge porn and shit on there at first, and then people are like, hey, I didn't consent to that. No, well,
Yep.
take it off.
It's still on XX videos. Like
Probably. There's probably so much like weird shit on the internet that we would have like no
Bro,
idea
I mean,
about.
all the way through junior high and high school, you'd be watching like 2 girls, 1 cup, the pain Olympics or whatever, like where the dude sits on the glass.
I did not watch that.
there was a whole website. It was like gore.com. Like it was bad. I don't know why. Like it's like one of those things that you like once you start watching, like you can't stop kind of thing. Like you'd be seeing people get like run over by trains and shit. Like
No.
the internet was a horrible place.
It still is, but I remember Dion would just like randomly show me that shit. He'd be like, hey bro, check this out. And some dude get his head chopped off. I'm like, why would you show me that? So you could experience it with me.
Bro, that's what Dalton be doing. He'd be posting the weirdest shit in our group chat, and he's like, you guys need to see it if I see it. No, we don't.
It was just like his ball sack. I gotta see it, so do y'all. I'm happy with it.
Fuck. Do you guys watch? I don't even know his name on YouTube. He's like, fuck. It's not that Trevor guy. It's some other white dude, generic ass white dude. That's
The scooter dude? Not the scooter dude. Yeah. Nerdies or whatever.
Nah, he doesn't. I'm not gonna find it. But there's this one dude I found on YouTube, and he was literally like sending pictures of his shit to the group chat and everything. Like after every poop, he would take a picture and send it to his group chat. And like it was a whole skit because he like accidentally sent it to this girl he was trying to get with. So like him and his friend had to go break into her house to like delete the video off of the Snapchat.
Did it work?
Yeah, it ended up working.
Like, is this legit or is he fucking around?
Oh, it was fucking around. Like, it's a whole skit. Like,
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't even know how to look this guy up.
There's so many.
White guy skit.
Was it a long time ago that you
No,
watched
this is
it?
like recent.
You can go to
Look
your
at-
recently watched.
Oh yeah, could do that. Let's do that. Hey man, I've been watching more shit. I don't be looking at yours.
Why not?
What
It's
if
just
it was
mainly
like,
kid stuff.
what if it was like Cloud9, like 17,000 times?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you're welcome.
What if it was like how to kill somebody who annoys you, and then you like go upstairs and there's like drawings of him killing you? Are you good, bro? Like, yeah, what?
I guess it's not even that bad. I'd be watching, like, oh hey, this is like anime motherfuckers raped.
What?
Yeah, I just be watching video.
When you in that tone of voice, somebody said, "Anime's motherfucking raped." And I was like, what is it?
See, half of these are RDC World. Those motherfuckers are hilarious.
Who's RDC World?
Dude, this dude, you've seen this guy.
Have you ever been attacked by an angry
Yeah, this guy. This ad.
by a rusty giant squid or red?
This guy.
Oh.
Yeah, I know you've seen this.
Oh.
This dude's videos are hilarious.
Derek just sent me one earlier. He was like, and it was like when the NFL referees have to help a team. He's like, "Come on, bro, catch the ball, catch the ball." Bro, I always have to help these motherfuckers. He's like, "Bro, I don't know what to do. I'm giving these dudes all the help they need, and they're still fucking losing."
You ever see the videos like when NFL refs play fantasy football? Like they be like calling flags, and then they're like, "Yo, you started that quarterback, didn't you?" And like they all huddle together, all the refs huddle together, and they're like, "Yo, all right, so we're gonna call this penalty, and then we're gonna get the coach to decline it because he started the opposing running back. They're gonna let them run it in so they can get the 6 points for the running back, and then I started the defense, so I get points for the opposing team defense to force a punt." And like it's, I don't know, they get into like this whole argument over like how they're gonna win their fantasy league. Dude, this shit's forced.
Bro, okay, so Cameron's #1 in Jordan's league, and I played him this week, and I was like projected to beat him, but then literally the Seahawks laid a fucking egg. Fucking Russell Wilson got me 8 points. DK Metcalf got me 2. I was like, piece of shit. The Titans defense got me 0.
Bro, what is happening with the Seahawks? They started out hot as hell. Like
He's about to give
ever
us
since
a-
Russell Wilson trademarked let Russ cook, like they're 0-2.
I think it's because he started that fucking podcast. He's fucking not focusing.
He has a podcast.
Yeah. He had fucking Barack Obama on the other day.
Just let that man. I think he just wants to do his own thing. Like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I watched that one.
Honestly, if Russell like keeps playing bad like this, I think they gotta give Dalvin Cook MVP if they make the playoffs.
Nah, bro. Drew Lock. I'm pissed that I gotta pay Jordan $10 for the Broncos not playing the playoff, making the playoffs, because I didn't remember that bet. Which is ridiculous, because like if they would have made the playoffs, you know that man wouldn't have been like, "Oh yeah, here's your $10."
Probably.
Yeah, I need to start being better about bets I made.
I can't believe he just had the picture. Just
Yeah, it is crazy because like now that I think about it, I do remember that bet, and I remember him taking the picture, like, and then he even sent it to me. I found that shit on my camera roll, and I'm like, I wouldn't know to just randomly look back at my camera.
this man probably has like a folder for
All
bets,
his bets,
and then
yeah.
it's just the pictures that he's taking.
I know, because it'll be like a random UFC fight that I know Jordan doesn't even know the fighters. He's like, "Oh yeah, I bet on that dude." I'm like, "Do you even know him?" What the fuck? Jordan's low-key has a betting addiction that we don't know about.
Oh, we know about it.
Don't let that man go gambling.
Right? You're always trying to invite people to Blackhawk. You're gonna make him lose all his money. Loses his dad's house.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, bro, I need to take a surefire bet that Jordan thinks is like easy for him, and I'm gonna make him bet his van.
He'll never put that in his van. He'll put his Fusion up on the line before his van. He literally said, "He's like, I don't give a fuck about the Fusion, but something happens to the van." Bro, that's like a fucking 40-year-old newer car.
Yeah.
Like he paid off the Fusion, and then he said it's like falling apart now. Like he got a big ass crack in the window, and his tires like getting low, and the heating wasn't working and shit.
Two of those are basic car maintenance. Like in Colorado, you're gonna get cracked windshields. You gotta take care of them when they're like small, so they can film them.
Yeah.
I got a crack spreaded, but it's like, it's doing okay. I let it spread a little bit more before I replace it.
Right.
But then like the tires are like
Replace
kind of
yours.
gotta replace that
Yeah,
shit.
like every 100,000 miles or so.
Yeah.
50,000
And mine, I kind of
miles.
need to replace mine, especially with winter coming.
Yeah.
Like I will slide, even though I got the nice car for that.
But yeah,
Did you replace your car?
but he literally said, he was like, I was like, why don't you just like sell the van for parts for it? He's like, I'll sell the Fusion for the parts of the van before I sell the van for parts for the Fusion.
I think I told you guys this, but this man, when I started talking to him about the van, because I was like, yo, I'm gonna
Yeah,
buy a
he
van,
told
like,
me he broke his blind.
Yeah, I broke his blind back in like 10th grade or something. He's still heated about it. I didn't even remember doing that. I still don't remember doing that. Because like we went over to his house to help him like pick up his yard.
He told, because I brought that up to him, he told me that you literally were like, would you be pissed if I broke these? And he was like, yes, and then you like leaned on him and they broke them.
I don't think that's what happened, dude. And why would I do that? I wasn't a little douche back in high school. It's not that much.
He said you like thought they weren't actually gonna break or something.
I was like, yo, these are gonna break. And he was like, don't touch them. And then I like tried to close them or something. They just disintegrated. I don't know.
I don't even think he's drove the van in like a year.
That shit probably doesn't start.
Who knows?
He had cool ideas for it, but he never went through with them.
He would have went through, like, it could have been nice.
He needs to sell me the van so I can make it in a tour bus and then take it across country.
You can buy one of those kind of cheap.
I don't know if you wanna buy a newer van, at least a 2000. That's just like an 86.
Bro, buy a school bus and pick that shit out.
Like a minibus?
Not like a full ass bus.
Full city bus.
That school bus status, rip out the seats, put in a bed.
A bed in the back with 2 couches on the side?
Yeah, dude. You could even like close off the back end, dude. Recording studio. You could record an album on the road.
Am I gonna
Then we
put a
could
back-
really do 3 guys, 10 eyes on the road.
Bro, you kind of need to do that now because, like, if this podcast blows up and then you start going on tour, one's got to give. So, you got to set up that studio for us.
This is the studio, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but if you go on tour, we need to roll with you and do the podcast.
Okay, so you set your fucking laptop up on the fucking table,
You're gonna
put the mic
But
down.
we're saying you need the bus.
I'm
So,
not doing that in a van.
so if I have a bus, I don't need a whole ass recording studio.
Yeah, but that'd be cool though.
Just be balling, dude.
How much money you trying to make me spend?
You just be chilling and be like, bro, I got an idea for a song. Just go hit it up. Record it right there on the spot.
So Blitz is just gonna have to be there at all times.
Just teach
No,
Nick
because
how
then
to
we'll just
fucking...
learn to engineer ourselves.
Yeah, just have Nick, he'll follow us in his little car.
He can't just join in on
We have a
I'm not-
full-size bus.
I'm not riding the bus.
What are you riding in on?
I'm riding with Nick. He's driving. Chauffeur miles.
I'll ride on the bus, laying on that couch.
You know how
What's
many
the-
people are gonna be on the bus though?
Yeah, that's a...
So it's gonna be me, Lucid, Never, DRH, Savvy, Illusion,
How the fuck are you gonna
Blackjack.
do this with a van? You got to stay in a hotel. What's the point?
How are we gonna do it with a bus?
Because you put like 6 beds in that
Bro,
bitch.
get one of
Two
those
beds.
double deckers from motherfucking. That should be clean.
Like it's snowing outside. I ain't sleeping on the top. Like, alright, Pyramid, you're gonna sleep on the top tonight.
Bro, I'll sleep on the floor. I just wake up, my back's just broke. Like, alright, you're performing. Fuck.
It's like a wheelchair. Hey, bro.
They just push me off into the crowd.
Some jackass. They literally
They just move out of the way.
I hit the brakes and I fly off, do a flip into the crowd. That'd be sick.
Who was that? There was like a really big, EDM artist or whatever. He jumped off of these big ass speakers and nobody caught him and he broke his leg.
I remember that.
Dude, I forget. He's like a good artist too.
Yeah.
I just don't listen to EDM like that.
I don't know his name, but I've definitely seen that video.
He does a lot of like rap stuff too, like kind of how Marshmello does now. But
That's pretty
Getter.
I bet I look it up.
Did you know Getter is Bryce on Real Bros.
Really?
Yeah. And he put out a song with Vince Staples. And he did a little EP.
Bro, I looked up artist jumps into the crowd, fail. There's apparently one with 6ix9ine jumping into the crowd.
Bro,
That
X?
his career's like over.
Really? Why?
Because no one will play his shit anymore.
Oh my gosh, look at this dude. Leap of faith in this shit.
He probably hits that bar.
Bro, you gotta look at that Akon body slam.
He's like, who threw that water bottle?
Oh, bro, this is fire. Macklemore walking in the crowd. What the hell? That's
Bro,
fire.
your phone's on
But
my
he just
desk.
said, put your hands up. I'm about to Jesus this hoe. Are you Jesus? What are you doing?
This is.
This is Akon.
This is
Oh yeah, this is hilarious.
Nobody caught that fool either.
How are you supposed to catch him?
Yeah, that's like extra velocity coming at you.
He's like, who threw that? He didn't even like chill for a second. He just picked him up and chucked him. Is that it?
No, this is Katy Perry. I feel like it should be known that like women shouldn't stage dive. Not because they can't, but because I assume she's about to get grilled. Dude, why is this like super slow?
Oh my god.
Is it coming? Well, I feel like it's about to be anticlimactic.
Oh my god. What the hell?
Look at this, dude. My goodness. Okay, man, he's like, yeah, she's doing good.
Who is this?
Katy Perry, dude.
And then they just start pulling on her dress.
Why would she ever think that's a good idea? Look at all them dudes.
Alright, for you listeners at home and on YouTube, look up Katy Perry stage dive. It's a classic.
We're dead.
How much time we got left?
We're on an hour 3.
Anybody got any put-ons? Did we even listen to
I forgot who we were supposed to listen to. I definitely did.
Aaron May?
That's the dude, he had like one.
He sounded like a J. Cole type vibe.
It was Aaron May.
That's literally what I just said.
Right. I didn't like how he doesn't have anything this year.
Yeah.
I feel like with
saw that
COVID,
too.
he really needs to put some
Step
shit
that game
out.
up.
Yeah. That was so long ago. I feel like I need to re-listen.
Logan, what's your favorite song right now? Is it Wild Boy?
Wild Boy.
Huh?
Wow.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Nobody's looking at you. Just me.
Your favorite song? Elmo's Room.
I'm a goofy boo. That shit's fire.
It's World. Do you like Fell Apart? No? You don't like Fell Apart?
Do you guys listen to like City Morgue and Zillikami?
Yeah, no.
Nah. I mean, you have never heard them?
I've never done
No.
that.
Okay, are you into like the like kind of screamo rap that DRH does?
I mean, it depends on the person. Because, like, how you said to look up, what's that man's name? Scarlord.
Mm-hmm.
Scarlord's dope.
Okay. Well, you guys should check out Toxic Boogaloo.
Toxic Boogaloo.
Yeah, it's featuring, it has City Morgue, Zillikami, and SOS Moolah. I don't know if it's.
See, I've actually heard of SOS Moolah, but I've not heard of
Yeah, check this out. It's like think about it's
it. Yellow
It-
Fish.
yeah, it's not as rock as Scarlord, but it's definitely as close as you can get while still kind of being rap. Think about like Denzel at his most hype, and that's what the entire thing is. So, give it a go. It's not for everybody.
So like Suicide Boys?
Yeah, very similar to Suicide Boys. Check it out. That's my report.
Bet.
Toxic Boogaloo.
Toxic Boogaloo.
Hanky, get your ass man.
He's never coming back.
Especially, he didn't even say shit. He still hasn't said shit.
I haven't hit him up about it, but I'll tell him to post it.
Bro, even
That's
Relay
like-
ain't posting nothing.
Who?
Relay?
I know. He didn't even post a like snippet of his own part. Bro, I hate these people. I hate all.
Giving him all this clout to New Zealand, bro. They don't
I know, right?
New Zealand listens for us.
New Zealand. If you listen to Three Love or Hanky, check them out your playlist right now.
Well, I'm on a lot of Hanky's music, so don't take those songs out.
Alright, fine. Three Love. You can take them out your playlist.
But make sure you subscribe to my OnlyFans. You can
Called
find me-
Young PP.
Yep, Young PP23.
Oh, what's your name this week? Nickname?
Oh, we didn't even do
We
introduction.
didn't know.
My name is Scallop Potatoes.
Okay.
And again, it's Young Pyramid. You can find me on Spotify, Apple, Instagram, Pornhub, OnlyFans, RedRobin.com if you look up the Young Pyramid Burger. It's not there yet, but it will be eventually.
FollowTonya.com. Smash 3 redneck chicks this week.
And it's Ultimate Dusty. You can find me nowhere because I'm too famous for y'all. Underground.
And we are out here, and we're doing it.
Didn't what?
It.
What was it?
It.
Not only am I down, I've been feeling broken. I will never ask for help, my emotions never open. I bury them inside, I'm just always floating. I'm up on cloud 9, I'm hoping you can notice. See, I've been feeling down, I'm hoping you can count. Once we get to 10, you'll notice that I'm really out. I'm not really round, my body's feeling vacant. I'm losing everyone, but I don't wanna face it. I gave you my heart, I was hoping you weren't faking. Then you gave me yours, how'd I end up breaking every little piece? Now we both are broken, broke with no repair. Now I got you hoping. Am I down? I've been feeling broken. I will never ask for help, my emotions never open. I bury them inside, I'm just always floating.